Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you into Somerset Berkley High School tonight for Division II men's basketball. Tonight, it's the Somerset Berkley Blue Raiders varsity boys team going up against Dartmouth High School. Somerset Berkley comes into this one at 11-1, Dartmouth at 4-6. Glad to have you on board with us. My name is Grant Flood, along with Kyle Howe on camera and Keegan Hamlet doing a great job at the PA tonight. We are ready to get things set here at tip-off. Somerset Berkley coming in at 11-1. They beat Dartmouth 80-65 earlier this season. That was a few weeks back. Berkley looking to continue their strong start and go up the ranks in D2 division, currently coming in ranked at 12th. The tip-off between Finn Bjork and Ian Rigo, and the draw is won by Bjork, and away we go. Finlaw brings it up ahead to his right side. Quick pass in the paint, over a three, shot and good. Right out of the gate, Dom Taylor with a splash on the right side. It's 3-0 Raiders. Now moving it up ahead is Aurora. He passes it over to his right. Quick passing here from Cologne. Cologne passing it over to Valentine. Now having it, Stevens passes it back. Aurora over to Stevens in the middle, fires away, shot misses off the rim. Bringing it up ahead now is McDonald. McDonald gets the jump shot, it's good. 5-0 Raiders. McDonald, a multi-sport athlete here at Somerset Berkley, also the quarterback for the football team in the fall. Him and Bjork, two multiple sport athletes on the Somerset Berkley team. Pass down the middle. Quick pass and trying to get the shot off, but Finlaw rejecting that shot, bringing it up ahead. Quick passing here, now behind the net. Centering back out for Finlaw. Finlaw crashing to the net, off the rim, no good. Rebound's going to be scooped up by Dartmouth. So they bring it up ahead. 6:40 to go here in the opening quarter. 5-0 Somerset Berkley. A deep three off the rim and no good. Finlaw on the rebound. Quick pass up ahead. Trying to slow things down as the Somerset Berkley offense. McDonald a deep three off the rim. Both teams trying those deep threes, nothing connecting. Here's a shot from the corner off the rim and no good. Dom Taylor on the shot attempt there. He made the first basket of the game. Whistle is blown and Dartmouth will get possession. Finn Bjork called on the foul. 6:17 to go, still 5-0. The Raiders ahead of visiting Dartmouth. Dartmouth is 10-6 all-time against Somerset. And as stated previously, Somerset Berkley winning the previous matchup this season. A deep three off the rim again. Dartmouth trying to connect on those three-point attempts. None have fallen in so far. McDonald, quick pass over to Taylor. Now over to quick pass. Here's a three. That one's off the mark and no good for Dom Taylor, who's now 1 for 3 shooting. Pass from Valentine. Over to Cologne. Over to Valentine once more. Valentine trying to point and direct traffic. Quick pass over to Cologne. Back over to Valentine. He'll rip a three. That one off the mark again. Rebound quickly scooped up by Bjork. Here comes McDonald. Quick pass over. Here's the deep three. Off the rim again by Finlaw. Bjork picking up the rebound. Back over to McDonald. McDonald slowly dribbling just ahead of the three-point line. McDonald, pass over to his right. Looking to find traffic down the middle. Doing a great job there. Bjork the shot. And he airballed that one over. 5-0, 5 minutes remaining here in the opening quarter. Quick pass over to the right side. Here's a three. And the first Dartmouth points of the night goes to Cologne. It is now 5-3. Dartmouth staying in this one, avoiding Somerset Berkley, jumping ahead to a multi-possession lead. McDonald pass down low to Finlaw, McDonald, quick pass over, and the three is drained. Colton Pacheco knocking down the three and making it 8-3, Somerset Berkley. Valentine at the three-point line, passing it over to his right. Cologne trying to find a man. He does so. That's Derek Stevens, and that's no good. And the ball deflects out of bounds. Dartmouth, will get possession behind their net, looking to make it a one-score game again. Behind the inbound is Stevens, the senior guard. And they'll redo. Now behind is Cologne. A low inbound over to Cologne. Trying to crash to the paint. Nice pass. Great awareness. My goodness. Not able to capitalize is Ian Rigo. He was all by his lonesome in front. Could not get the layup. But they are able to draw the foul, so Rigo will be able to redeem himself with the 2 free throw attempts. Rigo, his first shot off the rim, no good, so it'll stay a 2-score game regardless. Rigo at the line, shooting 2. Looking to get that percentage up to 50% here with that shot, and he does so. 8-4, they cut the deficit in half. Here come the Raiders up the other way. McDonald slowly dribbling up the court. McDonald looking to a man to his right. He finds Taylor. Taylor fakes the pass. Pass down low to Bjork. Bjork looking for McDonald. Now McDonald trying to slow things down. Looking to create traffic out in front. McDonald low pass. Taylor down the middle. And here is Finlaw with a deep 3. Knocking it down. Max Finlaw, the senior captain. Making it 11-4. Blue Raiders. Coming it up ahead now is Aurora. He passes it back. Deep 3. Off the mark. No good on the shot from Stevens. Here comes McDonald. McDonald coming on in. Quick pass over to Taylor. Taylor now waiting. Got some man behind the cage. Out in front. And the layup for Finn Bjork. Timeout Dartmouth. They take their first. And it has been a brutal start for this Dartmouth squad. They have only hit a 3 in one of their 2 free throw attempts. A much needed timeout as Somerset Berkley jumping out to a commanding 13-4 lead, and the passing has been there so far. Brandon McDonald, Finn Bjork, these are the 2 main playmakers on this team, and they are passing out the ball well. Dom Taylor doing a great job passing the ball. Finlaw and Taylor have both connected on 3-point attempts. It has been a great start for the Somerset Berkley team. 11-1 on the year. Of course, Coach Bob Slater entering now his 16th season as Somerset Berkley head coach. And of course, Somerset Berkley was in the Final Four in last year's tournament before falling in the semifinal round. So this is a very experienced team who kept a lot of their players over the season, a lot of those juniors turning into seniors, and they have stayed competitive this season. 3 minutes to go here in the opening frame. Glad to have you on board with us here at Somerset Berkley. Quick pass from Valentine. Over to Aurora. Aurora trying to find a passing lane. Now dishes it over. Valentine trying to go on in. Can't do it. Passes it back to Stevens. Quick pass over to the left side. Here comes Cologne. That shot blocked. Rebound scooped up by Bjork, and he quickly passes it up ahead to McDonald. McDonald now waiting. Quick pass over to the left side. That's Bjork. Tries the 3 off the rim and no good. Bringing it up ahead is Valentine, and the first travel of the night goes to Dartmouth. Somerset Berkley ball inbounding from behind the net will be Colton Pacheco. Chris Patterson now subbing into the game for Dartmouth, as here comes Somerset Berkley trying to hold on to their 9-point advantage. Pacheco. Long pass over to Finlaw. Gets it over to McDonald. McDonald, quick pass again. Taylor trying to make a move, and another travel violation. This one called against Somerset. Possession goes right back to the team in green with white stripes. Now bringing it up ahead. Here comes Aurora. Quick pass over to his left side, Valentine. Valentine keeping that passing alive. This is Brady Oliveira. Now with it, Aurora. Aurora trying to go on in. Nice move to the right side. Fires the three. No good. Rebound picked up. Valentine the pass over to Aurora. Aurora back over to Valentine. Quick passing here from this Dartmouth team, and losing possession on the foul was Rigo. And it looks like it will stay possession. Yes, it will stay possession for Dartmouth. The final minute 27 of this opening frame. Glad to have you on board with us on this lovely Monday night. Quick pass over to the right, and a deep two is off the mark from Oliveira. Brady Oliveira Jr. missing on that one. Here comes Finlaw the other way. Finlaw, quick pass over to the right. Taylor immediately, great job boxing there by Rigo. Not allowing the shot to go off. Quick pass over to the right side. Vin Bjork, he is rejected, and we got a foul on Chris Patterson, the forward, who was just substituted in on the second to last whistle. He hits Bjork, and now we will get Somerset Berkley's first free throw attempts of the night. Bjork knocks down the first one. It's a 10-point advantage for the Raiders. Bjork now going for his second attempt. Bjork knocking both of them down to make it a 15-4 lead. To inbound from behind Oliveira. And it's stolen immediately by McDonald. Great play by Ben McDonald. And it is now 17-4. McDonald once again with the steal. Quick pass over to Finlaw. Finlaw, good pass over to Bjork. He is going to be blocked and fouled on his way to the basket. Once again, getting the big man up at the free throw line. Bjork, one of 4 senior captains on this team. Bjork, who just nailed his first 2 attempts of the night, trying to go 4 for 4. And he connects on the first one. Bjork cannot capitalize on the second one. 3 for 4 on the night so far. Here's a shot, and there is points for Aurora to make it 18-6. McDonald, quick pass over to Finlaw. Finlaw, quick pass, and a 3 off the mark there from Pacheco. Up the other way, and the shot from Aurora does not go. Foul is called against Somerset Berkley, and Berkley did such a great job keeping points out of the net, getting a couple of fouls here late in this quarter, but they still have the 12-point comfort, and luckily for the Raiders, they get possession without the shot clock. They could kill off these last 10 seconds. McDonald over to Bjork, over to Taylor. Taylor looking for the pass. Finds Bjork for the slam! My goodness, Finn Bjork! And a 3 is no good from half court. Ho ho! Finn Bjork sucking the gravity out of this high school. My goodness! What a slam off the fantastic feed from the senior captain, Max Finlaw. My goodness. You see that in college ball in the professionals, not here. Wow. And that ends a statement of a first quarter for this Somerset Berkley team that now leads 20-6.
Fans, let's hear a round of applause for our media members. Our announcer tonight is Grant Flynn, and our camera operator is Kyle Howe.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to thank Keegan Hamlet for doing such a wonderful job on the PA system tonight. Of course, Keegan does a wonderful job broadcasting games for Somerset Berkley basketball, hockey, and other sports across the school, giving me the great opportunity to broadcast this game for you all tonight. And Kyle Howe, his first rep behind the camera tonight as well. He's super excited to help us out. We begin the second quarter as Valentine dishes it over to Patterson. Patterson passing it back to Valentine. Valentine, great blocking there from Taylor. And we get a whistle. And it will be a violation. Somerset Berkley will get the ball. And here comes McDonald for Berkeley's first possession of quarter numero dos. McDonald bringing this one through center. Immediately blocked off by Patterson. Great defense from Dartmouth. They have changed up their defensive scheming, more aggressive. Taylor kicks it out to the left side. The floater for Pacheco. He knocks it through, 22-6. And just like in the first quarter, Somerset gets the first basket of the second quarter. And look at Finlaw trying to get possession. He trying to steal possession right in front of the net. Couldn't do it. Dartmouth will keep possession. Inbounding it here is Oliveira, the junior guard, 5'10". He dishes it over to Aurora. Aurora blocked by Finlaw. However, Finlaw could not get possession. Dartmouth, lucky for them, recovering and trying to avoid a 4-0 hole to begin this second quarter. Spin move by Valentine, passing it in the slot and converting the first points is Aurora to make it 22-8. Dartmouth trying to hold on to whatever they can get here. It's still early on, but they are in a 14-point hole. Summing in now is Alex Crook, but Finn Bjork hits a three after that monstrous slam to end the first quarter. It is now 25-8. Again, checking in for Somerset Berkley, getting his first minutes of the night, the senior captain, Alex Crook. Valentine. Pass down low, and that one's blocked. McDonald with the steal. McDonald will fire away and converts the two. I think he wanted a foul, didn't get it, but the points count nonetheless, and a 19-point lead for the Raiders. Up the other way. That one's no good. Rebound quickly scooped up by Crook. Crook brings it up ahead to McDonald. McDonald, another deep two. Oh, he slipped as he tried to step back. Shot's no good. 27-8. Somerset Berkley in front. And they have been dominating since they took the 5-0 lead. Aurora, quick pass over to Valentine for three. That one's off the mark. Rebound quickly picked up by Crook. Crook has been picking up a lot of these rebounds since being subbed into this one. McDonald, quick pass over to Bjork. Quick passing here from Berkley. Bjork over to McDonald. McDonald trying to crash it into the paint. Tries a spin move and then almost gets pit-pocketed by Patterson. Whistle is blown. With 5:17 to go, both teams now have a foul to give. Now, Alex Crook, the guard, on the inbound all the way back to McDonald. Interesting strategy, passing it backwards. But McDonald will bring it up ahead as they do with these. McDonald off the feed from York. Back to Bjork. Bjork was thinking about the three. Now passes it to the outside. Finlaw, my goodness, tried to reverse layup. That would have been insane if he was able to convert that one. 27-8 remains your score. Trying to go around was Aurora, but a foul is called on Finlaw. So going to the line, not quite. Potentially we would get two free throws there. Instead, an inbound from Cologne. Now Valentine at the three-point line. Dishing it over to the right. Cologne over to Aurora. Over to Cologne in the center. Nice pass down low. Kicks it out to the outside. Was Medeiros, but he blocked on the shot attempt. The layup no good, but the rebound picked up by Alex Cook, and he's able to score. It's 29-8. Dartmouth calling their second timeout of the first half. And again, not much to be desired from Coach Nicholas Samonti as it is 29-8 in favor of Somerset Berkley here in this second quarter. And it has been a rough start for Dartmouth, only scoring 4 points in the first quarter, now only scoring 4 in the second as well. Somerset Berkley going on a lot of runs, and that has been the difference maker in this one. Somerset Berkley more hungry on defense. It looked like Dartmouth was going to be a little bit more aggressive on defense, and it started out that way. But since then, Somerset Berkley has gone back in their scoring groove. Alex Crook has entered into the game and has been a great addition to that defense, picking up a lot of rebounds in front of their net. And Finn Bjork and Brendan McDonald, those have been the two names to look out for today. Bjork with the highlight play of the night thus far off the great feed from Max Finlaw. 2 inbound is Cologne. He dishes it over to Aurora. Cologne over to Aurora once again. Aurora trying to get around Finlaw. He does. Great passing here as Dartmouth tries to reach double digits. Passes it back. Valentine, nice feed over to Stevens, but the three's off the mark. Here comes McDonald the other way. McDonald, quick pass off the fast break. What a block on the other way by Cologne, and he picks up the rebound, so Dartmouth can send it the other direction. A deep three, no good. Rebound scooped up, and a foul will be called against Berkley as Rigo was collided with as he got the shot off. And Pacheco will get called for the foul, his second, team's third. Somerset Berkley now up to 3. Inbound from behind the net. This will be Cologne, who's been doing the majority of the rebounds this quarter. It bounces off of McDonald's right leg, and he ends up keeping possession. As Langroyce comes in to replace Pacheco here on the sub out. Passing it well past the three-point line. Valentine now back over to Cologne. He fakes the three. Now back over to Aurora. You hear one of the coaches screaming motion as Aurora will go in for the layup, and he gets fouled. Foul will be on Crook. Here comes the free throw attempts for Asante Aurora, senior guard, 5'10". And first one, no good. Off the rim and out. And so regardless, after this play, Dartmouth still will not have double digits on the board. But they nailed the second free throw to cut the deficit to 20. It has been all Somerset Berkley since the opening tip-off. Home court advantage, a great advantage. Of course, Somerset Berkley won their first meeting against Dartmouth 80-65, but that was on the road. Here's a three from Crook, and he knocks it down. 32-9, blowing them out here in the opening half. That one bounced off of Finlaw and out, so Dartmouth will keep possession. Alex Crook nailing that three, emphasizing how dominant Somerset Berkley's performance has been tonight. Fouled on his way to the basket was Aurora, no call. The boys will continue to play here. Now a 21-point deficit. McDonald directing traffic. Passing it over to the right side. Finlaw trying to go on into the paint. A little spinorama in the paint, and he knocks it down, 34-11. Valentine, pass down the middle. Layup, no good. Rebound scooped up by Bjork. Here comes McDonald up the right side. Quick pass over to Crook. Finlaw fakes it over to Bjork. Bjork crashing into the paint, looking for a second slam of the game. And it will be an offensive foul, so the two-pointer will be voided. And they're going to call Bjork for the foul, and obviously the home crowd not pleased. Carpenter summing in, replacing Bjork. So Brady Carpenter, the senior forward, now coming into the game, getting his first minutes for Somerset Berkley tonight. You got to expect a lot of substitutions in the fourth quarter if the score remains lopsided. Here's the shot, and a two-pointer for Aurora. A lot of these young, I would say young players, but I'm just looking down at my roster. We didn't have a single freshman or sophomore, of course, on this team, and only one sophomore on Dartmouth's side. So clearly Dartmouth a little bit of a younger team, as Alex Crook will do the inbounding with 1:51 to go in this dominating first half for the Raiders. McDonald sending it up through center. Quick pass over to the right side. Finlaw. Nice. Faking the pass and getting the layup. He did a great job faking the pass and scoring on the contested shot to put 36 on the board for Somerset Berkley. Valentine, quick pass back over to Cologne. Green light, like the color of the jersey. And the deficit's now cut to 20. McDonald trying to respond, and that one was partially blocked by Rigo. Bringing it up ahead, Cologne, quick pass down the middle, and cannot convert on the layup, but getting the rebound is Ian Rigo to make it a 18-point game. McDonald in the final 47 seconds and counting. McDonald wanting to crash into the paint, but he passes it over to Crook instead. Crook, and whistle. Looks like we are going to get a foul on Cologne here. Second foul. Getting substituted into the lineup was Oliveira, replacing Chase Stevens. On the inbound here will be none other than Alex Crook, the man who's been doing it all quarter. Let's see what Finlaw has in store here. Finlaw scored the last Somerset Berkley point off the mark there. Dartmouth trying to get on a little bit of a run heading into halftime. 20 seconds to go. Here's the shot off the rim. Rebound scooped up, and scoring was Rigo to make it 36-20. Somerset Berkley does not have to worry about the shot clock, and Ben McDonald takes it in himself. McDonald picks up his own rebound and gets fouled on the turnaround shot. And there is a Dartmouth player down on the floor. That is Cologne with 5 seconds. Cologne will get called for the foul, and that's a great job by Somerset Berkley moving quickly down the court, able to get those fouls. McDonald will take the free throw attempts. 5.4 seconds remaining, and Berkley looking to take a lead as high as 18 into halftime. McDonald, who had a great performance in Somerset Berkley's football game and their semifinal game against Tewksbury back in November. It was a really exciting game. Tewksbury ended up winning that game by, if I'm not mistaken, 2 possessions. It was a very close game. Somerset Berkley stayed in it until the dying minutes of the fourth quarter. McDonald nails both free throws, make it 38-20. Quick pass over to the right side. Here is the deep three, and the heave is off the mark by Valentine. 38-20. Somerset Berkley with a dominating 38-20 lead over Dartmouth High School. The boys have been buzzing, and they are ready to go to 12-1. That will do it for the first half here. Second half coming in a matter of moments. Don't go anywhere. Somerset Berkley High School basketball. We welcome you back to Somerset Berkley, and the men's basketball team dominating Dartmouth High School right now, 38-20. Let's go over some of the top scores of the first half. For Somerset Berkley, Max Finlaw has 7, Brendan McDonald has 8, and Finn Bjork has 10. As for Dartmouth, Aurora has 9 leading the team, with Cologne having 6 and Rigo 5. Only 3-point scores for Dartmouth. That is something that maybe contributing out the ball a little bit more is something they're going to want to work on in this second half. To inbound is Colton Pacheco to begin the second half. Over to Brendan McDonald. McDonald, quick pass over to Bjork. Bjork trying to crash through the paint. Quick pass over to the right side. Taylor going on in for the reverse layup. Dom Taylor. What a great job there. Dom Taylor getting the reverse layup. Fantastic concentration. Now over to Valentine. Quick pass. And that shot no good on the reverse layup on the other side. Quickly stealing it and bringing it up ahead. Colton Pacheco. Pacheco, quick pass over to Finlaw. Finlaw. 7-point first half for him. Quick pass over to the left side. Chico going between the legs. Dishes it out. Taylor getting blocked on the way through. And that is Johan Valdez, the 6'5 senior, getting the foul. And there's the first foul of the second half for either squad. Shooting 2 at the line is Dom Taylor, who nailed a free throw earlier on in the first quarter. He knocks the first one down of the second half, and if you're keeping track at home, Somerset Berkley has scored first in all 3 quarters. Taylor missing the second one. Second time tonight he's went 1 for 2, and now we have a shooter's violation. The ball was going to go to Dartmouth regardless, as Cologne will inbound from behind his net. And a long pass out towards center goes Rigo. Rigo, the quick pass over to Valentine. Valentine slowly approaching the 3-point line. Dishes it over to Aurora. Team leading 9 points tonight for Dartmouth. Quick pass over to the right side. Rigo dishes it over. Waiting for it is Arroyo. Finds a man. Nice pass. And Valentine is stripped. And Dom Taylor cannot move the ball forward as it landed out of bounds. And so Arroyo will dish it out from the right side of the basket. As the referee quickly checking with the scorekeeper. And we will resume. Arroyo with the inbound over to Cologne. Cologne trying to move on in. And a quick pass, connecting and scoring is Ian Rigo. That'll put him at 7 on the night. 41-22, Somerset Berkley ahead here in this third quarter. McDonald, quick pass, deep 3 for Dom Taylor, off the mark, no good. Rebound quickly scooped up by Arroyo. Arroyo trying to bring it on in down the right side. Quick pass over to the right. Trying to make a move is Valdez. Valdez now looking for his first points, passing it over to Valentine. Over to Valdez, whistle and a travel called against Valdez. Change of possession, Somerset Berkley ball. Inbounding it here is Pacheco. Pacheco will give it over to McDonald as they begin the rush. McDonald, quick pass over to the right side. Passing it back to Finlaw. Finlaw, spin move in the paint. Back over, a 3, not quite, as that 3 by Colton Pacheco just missing over to the left side. It will be Dartmouth ball. A wide open pass. Valdez will attempt the deep 3. It's off the mark. Bjork tried to deflect it. Aurora scores on the rebound to make it 41-24. Here comes McDonald. McDonald going through center. Moving to his right side, and he's stripped of the ball. Aurora going on in and converting on the layup. And Somerset Berkley calling a timeout as Max Finlaw clearly distraught after that made basket. We have a little 4-point swing going on, and perhaps Dartmouth trying to claw their way back into this one. The deficit currently 15. First timeout called of the second half here, and what was a very explosive first half for Somerset Berkley. They absolutely dominated in all fronts. They were very fast defensively, but now you can start to see the cracks are starting to show a little bit on that defensive side for Somerset Berkley. They would, I'm sure, like to tighten it up and please Coach Slater. They had such a dominant first half. You would hate for them to struggle in the second half and keep this game within reach, but we shall see what happens here as the timeout is coming to a conclusion. We have just over 6 minutes remaining here just over 5 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. With the inbound, Dom Taylor from behind the net passes it over to Brendan McDonald. McDonald passing it over to Finlaw, over to Bjork. Bjork trying to crash to the net, doesn't draw the foul, and the rebound is scooped up by Dartmouth. Aldez the other way, and trying to go for the one-handed slam was Rigo. He couldn't connect, and now there's a foul and a basket on the other end. Colin Pacheco capitalizing on the Dartmouth mistake, and he'll get an and one to boot. Colton Pacheco scoring 5 points in the first half. He and Alex Crook have done a good job in splitting the minutes tonight. Pacheco taking advantage of his time on the court. He does not convert on the free throw, and now the rebound bounces off the fingertips of Taylor, so Dartmouth will get the ball. Cologne, short inbound, it's stolen! And a good layup there from Max Finlaw. Getting the steal, getting the point to make it 45-26. Going on in on the layup and then the tip in. Valdez scoring his first points off the original shot from Arroyo. McDonald, quick pass over to Bjork. Bjork crashing into the paint, draws the foul against Valentine. And Bjork will go to the line shooting two. 4:43 left in this third quarter. Bjork. That free throw attempts back in the second quarter. Does not capitalize on his first one. And here Dartmouth's bench screaming off speed, perhaps trying to go on a break. Right off of this inbound. Let's see what Cologne decides to do here. Yep, very fast-paced. And here comes Dartmouth up the other direction. Quick pass over to the right side, and failing to capitalize on the layup was Rigo. The rebound no good by Valdez. Valdez looking for his fourth point of the quarter. 3 shot attempts, and he can't put it home. Arroyo finally capitalizes. My goodness, Dartmouth has to polish up that game in the paint if they want to stick in with it here. McDonald, very quick, getting around Valentine, kicks it out to the outside. The 3 is knocked down. Dom Taylor. Sensational concentration, able to get open and release a beauty to make it 49-30. Arroyo slowly entering into the zone. Valdez wasn't expecting the pass. Quick passing, getting behind the defense was Rigo, and now he's fouled. So 2 free throws coming up for Ryan Rigo. 6'3" senior forward.
His third, first on the team, Ian Rigo shooting 2.
That's the third foul this quarter for Berkeley. Rigo nailing the first free throw, and if I'm not mistaken, is Somerset Berkley crowd trying to sing Iron Man by Iron Maiden? My goodness. You love to hear the crowd so vocal on a Monday night. I love the support. Student section wearing pink tonight. As both free throws good for Rico, 49-32. McDonald slowly dribbles as we approach the 3.5-minute mark. Directing traffic is McDonald. McDonald, low pass. Looking for Bjork there, and we get a whistle, and it will be Berkeley ball off the kickball. McDonald to inbound behind the cage. Here's Bjork going on in, scoring, and one! And Bjork has just been a menace in the paint this evening. A huge contributor to the football team and is not afraid to get his hands dirty in the paint either. Knocks down the free throw. It is back to 20 for Somerset Berkley. They jumped out to a 5-0 lead, and the Blue Raiders have not slowed down since. Arroyo. Quick pass over to Valdez. Valdez making a nice move around Finlaw. Finlaw's going to steal the ball, and they will count it as a foul against Finlaw. So Valdez will go in for the Excuse me, I thought we were going to get a free throw attempt there. Instead, an inbound from behind the net. Crook back in exchange for Pacheco. Great defense here for Somerset Berkley, and we'll get a travel. Very upset was Chris Patterson, who was wide open on the left side of the net. Jumping up, trying to get the attention of his teammate, but no pass was intended. Here's Finlaw. Just called on the foul. Great pass. And now we're going to get, I believe, an offensive foul called here against Berkeley. Yes. And Taylor just trying to go in for the basket. But when you push off on a defender like that, you're going to get called. And so Berkeley getting a little bit of foul trouble here. They've already ran into 4 defensive fouls. Going on in. It's Arroyo. Nice passing here. Valdez. Pass back to Arroyo. Arroyo trying to find a man. Valdez has nowhere to go. Yelling at his teammates to move. I agree. Sitting ducks out there. You're never going to find an open shooting lane. Valdez takes it in himself on the one-handed shot. He didn't score. Defensive breakdown on the other end, and Brendan McDonald cashes in on the easy 2. Cha-ching to make it now a 22-point game. Quickly passing, Cologne. Finding an open man, Arroyo. Trying to go on into the paint. Quick pass. Nice underneath pass from Patterson. The 3 from Valdez off the rim, no good. Rebound scooped up by Cologne. Quick pass over to Arroyo. Arroyo fakes the pass, takes it in the paint himself, and draws the foul. I believe Bjork's going to get called here. They'll actually give it to Finlaw, his third, team's 4th. And now Asante Arroyo back at the free throw line. He knocks it down to make it a 21-point game. Somerset Berkley has been leading for the entirety of this one, and they have had deficits as large as 22. That was their largest deficit of the night. Both free throws good from Arroyo. They'll now cut the deficit back down to 20, but at the end of the day, it feels like the Raiders and Dartmouth are just kind of trading off points here. McDonald. Quick pass over to the right. Going on in is Finlaw, and he scores to make it 56-34. Arroyo. Pass over. Nice pass to Cologne in the paint. Fade away, no good. Rebound scooped up by Patterson. Passes it back. Cologne kicks it out to the right side. Here's a wide open 3 attempt. Knocking it down. Oliveira knocking it down, and it's 56-37. McDonald, quick pass over to Finlaw. Finlaw, quick pass over to Bjork. Bjork waiting, trying to crash to the paint. Makes a nice move around Chris Patterson and capitalizes. That's just fantastic court IQ by Finn Bjork. To the final 20 seconds of quarter number 3. Quick passing here. Aurora looking for the pass. He finds one to Cologne. Back to Arroyo. Being covered well is Valdez. Cologne will take a deep 3, and he knocks it down. Here's McDonald. The half-court shot off the backboard and no good. Always when you're an announcer, you imagine those insane half-court shots going in, so you always get that second of anticipation whenever those half-court shots are attempted. But regardless, it is 58-40. Somerset Berkley ahead of Dartmouth High School here in Division II high school basketball. Somerset Berkley, with a win today, will go to 12-1 on the season, which means Dartmouth would then drop to 4-7 on the season. Dartmouth comes into this game ranked 20th, and Somerset Berkley coming in ranked number 12th. We hope you're enjoying our coverage here on Blue Raider Studios and wherever else you may find us. I am Grant Flood, Kyle Howe on camera, Keegan Hamlet on PA. Tomorrow, Somerset Berkley will be in action against Greater New Bedford, and that's another home game for Somerset Berkley as they will look to go to 13-1 if barring a major collapse in this one. On the inbound to begin the fourth quarter, Oliveira, who dishes it over to Valdez. Valdez trying to cut the deficit down to anything smaller than 18. That's their goal. A three-pointer, no good off the rim by Oliveira. Rebound scooped up by Berkley, and here they come the other way. McDonald faking the pass to Bjork and then finally passes it over. McDonald, Bjork playing cat and mouse. Bjork spinning in the paint, can't get a shot off. Great defense. Crook, back to Bjork. Bjork tries the shot. It was a little contested, and it goes off the rim. Here comes Valdez coming up the left side. Rejected! My goodness! Dom Taylor sacrificing his body there, going up, getting the block, and falling hard on the court. It will be a foul. And there is the first foul of the quarter. But man, you got to give Dom Taylor the benefit of the doubt there, trying to block the shot. 2 free throw attempts coming up here for Yon Valdez, and he knocks down the first one, trying to make it now a 16-point game if he capitalizes on this second attempt. I believe these are Valdez's first free throws of the night. Valdez looking to go 2 for 2. He does so. McDonald, a playmaking machine for the Raiders tonight. Gets it off the feed from Bjork. McDonald trying to scoot around the defender. Here's a 3, and it's knocked down. McDonald with the assist as Langlios will score his first points of the night off the 3. Shot good on the other end by Valdez. Raiders get a 3, and Dartmouth gets a 2 right back. 61-44 your score with about 6.5 minutes to go. Quick pass over to Bjork. 3-point shot. Trying to spin his way in was Pacheco. He dishes it out to Bjork. A deep three's no good. So this is an interesting setup. They have Pacheco and Alex Crook in the game. Something you're not used to normally. Typically one substitute out for each other. No Finlaw on the floor right now. Currently on the floor for Berkeley, McDonald, Pacheco, Crook, Bjork, and Langley. 6 minutes to go. Here's the shot, and good for Pacheco. Here is Arroyo. Arroyo passing over to the right side. Sends it back. Arroyo has possession once more. Will attempt the deep three. That one's off the mark. Picking up the rebound. Here comes McDonald the other way. Nice pass. Losing possession for a moment. Now kicking it out. Pacheco circles back. Quick pass. Over to Bjork. It's intercepted and going on in for the layup. My goodness. Arroyo messing up an easy layup. Pacheco the other way. Capitalizes on the Dartmouth mistake. You never want to harp on these student athletes, but that is certainly one that Arroyo is going to want back. Here's the contested two as Johan Valdez will cut the deficit back down to 20. Unfortunately for Dartmouth, they haven't really pulled in within anything closer than 18 in this quarter. McDonald a jumper for two, no good. Rebound scooped up by Arroyo. Arroyo trying to cut on in, knocks down Crook, no foul, and Rio capitalizes on the point. We have a timeout called as, my goodness, it looked like Dartmouth was getting frustrated. Dartmouth was getting really frustrated that timeout was not called quicker. 66-48. Somerset Berkley well in control of this one, as they have been since the beginning. Again, we hope you are enjoying our coverage tonight on Blue Raider Studios and wherever this may find you for Somerset Berkley men's basketball here, as they are looking to wrap the bow on the present in this one and improve to 12-1 on the season. Again, Dartmouth High School dropping to 4-7 with a loss here tonight. And again, the Raiders are in action again tomorrow against Greater New Bedford. And the playoffs will be coming sooner than you know it. Second week of March is when the tournament begins. As we are 4.5 minutes old in this fourth quarter. Off the timeout from Dartmouth, Somerset Berkley will gain possession. Off the inbound from Chico. Here comes McDonald trying to direct traffic. Back out there is Dom Taylor. Pacheco between the legs. Pass over to Bjork. Bjork crashing to the basket. And he gets the layup. Up by 20 once more are the Raiders. Contested defense here. Here's the three from Valdez, and he knocks it down. Well, they were so worried about blocking the pass, they ended up letting a couple of three-point shooters get open. Valdez capitalizes on the three. Here comes McDonald. McDonald, quick pass over to Crook. Crook cutting through the defense, lobs one up, off the rim and in. Not too shabby for Mr. Crook. 70-51 now your score. Foul 3.5 to tick off in this one. Valentine, quick pass over to Valdez. In the paint, jumper for two, and that's just unlucky for Valentine. And we get a whistle. Crook looked like he was going to inbound. Instead, it's going to be Finlaw. Finlaw and Pacheco substituted in. Crook substituted out to the foul. 3:15. McDonald The quick pass over to the left side. Doing a good job keeping the ball away from the defenders. Dom Taylor there. Now here comes Finlaw. Quick pass over to Pacheco. Pacheco between the legs, trying to crash to the basket. Pass to the outside. Deep three! Dom Taylor nailing his second three-pointer of the night. The lead now 22 for Somerset Berkley. And look at Finlaw with the steal. He's been great on defense all night long. Oh, my goodness. Finlaw almost got the layup, and then Dom Taylor tried to respond in kind and get the jam. Both rejected by Dartmouth's defense. 2.5 to go in this one. Pacheco will inbound, and well, you'll try it again. Of course, when you're up by 22 points so late in the game, you like to test out new things to maybe try later on in the season. Pacheco, quick pass over to Bjork. Bjork with a spin move. Fade away off the rim, and I definitely appreciate the effort from Dom Taylor trying to jump up and secure possession. He did not, however. Quick pass over to Valdez. Pass over to the right side. Valentine. Spin move on Pacheco to the final 2 minutes. Valdez and possession Berkley. Valdez just chucking the ball at the basket. And you can sense that the frustration for Dartmouth has certainly kicked in. A couple of bad bounces have been the difference of this being a little bit closer. Pacheco to inbound for McDonald. McDonald between the legs trying to cut on in, and he somehow completes that pass to Bjork. Great coverage here from Dartmouth. However, the three by Finlaw is no good. Finlaw uncontested on that one. Valdez. Quick pass over. Nice passing and not capitalizing is Rigo. However, getting the rebound was Arroyo. So sometimes it's just been those second attempts going in for Dartmouth instead of the first. It's been the story of the night. York to Finlaw as we approach the last minute of regulation. Pacheco's three off. Pacheco attempting the three, it wouldn't budge, and Bjork on the other end doing a great job deflecting. It will be, of course, Berkley last touch it, so Dartmouth will keep possession, but Bjork potentially saving 2 points there with the block. Inbounding over to the right side. Trying to work his way through is Aurora. Going on in for the layup, and he scores to cut the deficit down to 18. Last 35 seconds, last possession here for Somerset Berkley. McDonald just trying to dribble out the clock. Donnell picking up speed. Pass underneath. They are clearly trying to go for the basket here. The one-handed shot, no good on the attempt from Dom Taylor. Here's the pass, and the underhanded layup, no good by Valentine. And the rebound by Aurora, he misses twice. Pacheco is fouled in the final 5 seconds of this one. Again, with this victory, Somerset Berkley improving to 12-1 on the season. Dartmouth dropping to 4-7. My player of the game goes to none other than Finn Bjork, the senior captain, who had a very impressive performance tonight, a 10-point first half, including the highlight that was the slam off the assist from Max Finlaw. We'll have 2 more free throws before we wrap this one up. Here's Colton Pacheco, and he misses the first one. Perhaps I should be broadcasting a little bit more quiet as he takes the second shot. Perhaps that was a little bit better. 74-55. It's looking like it'll be your final, barring any last-second score from Dartmouth. The student section ready to celebrate in their pink T-shirts. And Somerset Berkley with the final 2 seconds to inbound. That's going to be your final here. Somerset Berkley wins at 74-55 over Dartmouth, improving to 12-1 on the season. They will be back in action tomorrow at 6:30 against Greater New Bedford. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoyed our coverage tonight of Somerset Berkley High School basketball here on Blue Raider Studios. I'm Grant Flood. Big shout out to Kyle Howe and, of course, Berkeley's very own Keegan Hamlet on PA tonight. We hope you enjoy the rest of your Monday night, and we hope you tune in for tomorrow's game against Greater New Bedford. I'm Grant Flood, signing off.